Wwe Nxt Tuesday, December 9th, 2025. Let's just get right into it. This the NXT right off of Deadline. We fresh off of Deadline. That's how they kicked the episode off, with highlights from Deadline. Deadline was fire. One of the best pay-per-views they had this year. It was amazing. But yeah, let's just get right into it. They had Wwe kick the show off, the new NXT champion. He just beat Wwe Nxt at Deadline, and he was out there. He had some of the people in the crowd extra geeked up too. It was like these two dudes in the crowd. They had the weirdest neck motions while they was dancing to Wwe song. It was wild, man. But he was out there talking big stuff, man. The crowd was rocking with him. Wwe back, the ruler back, man. How you feel about Wwe back, man? Beating Wwe Nxt, getting that title, man.
No, terrible.
Wwe is back. I'm rocking with it 100%. It's official. And he was just talking big stuff, and then the Wwe Chance was going at it, and then two-time champion Chance. He was talking about how he gonna beat Cody Rhodes at Saturday Night Main Event. Who you got winning that match?
Cody.
Wwe gonna beat down Cody Rhodes on Saturday Night Main Event. We don't know though. We'll see though, man. But in the middle of all that, Wwe Nxt came out, and he congratulated him like he did at the end of Deadline, and he let him know that he want that rematch. He want to work his rematch already. He gave Wwe a rematch, and Wwe Nxt said, as far as he concerned, they 1-1. Ricky beat Wwe beat Ricky. Now it's time to do that tiebreaker for that title. And in the middle of all of that, who came out?
Javon Evans.
Young Javon Evans, the young OG. Yarn, you already know what it is. He was super geeked up, extra happy. He had a huge smile on his face. He just won the Iron Survivor Challenge. He definitely earned the title shot against Wwe at the New Year's Evil PLE they got coming up at the beginning of next year. But Javon wasn't trying to hit that though, man. He was going straight at Wwe, and he kind of shut Wwe Nxt down. He said, I'm the only one who needs to get a title shot right now. And Ricky kind of stepped in and stopped Javon and said, no, he the one. And then he changed his mind and said, you know what, it's your time. If you want to fight Wwe, go ahead. And Javon, he challenged Wwe to fight right there tonight. He said he ain't waiting for New Year's Evil. And Wwe, being the champion that he is, that never backs down, he gave him that title shot, and he said, yeah, we can make it happen tonight. And the crowd was super amped up in the building. They was gonna get an NXT title match, and Wwe, he shut him down though. He shut Javon down. He told Javon, he looked him dead in his eyes. He said, you never been able to beat me. Every time we cross paths, I beat you every time. And Javon couldn't really say nothing, but get ready for tonight with Wwe versus Javon Evans. But after that though, they had the Progressive Spotlight. They had Kalani and Jordan Grace. They got a lot of beef, and it's finna come to the head. They got a big match tonight against each other. And then after the Progressive Spotlight, they had the John Cena highlights. We days away from John Cena last match. What you think about that, man?
I don't care. John Cena, I want him to lose.
John Cena, ain't that your boy though?
John Cena ain't nothing.
Is John Cena gonna be Gunther?
No. You
sure about that?
Yes.
I don't know, man. John Cena
sucks.
John Cena. Damn, that's a lot of hate for John, man.
John is a disgrace.
John is that one. You've been mad ever since Wwe Nxt lost, man. That's a damn shame, man. But
I always hated John Cena.
After that though, they had Tatum Paxley in the back, man. What happened? What's going on with Tatum, man?
I mean, she ain't never been the same ever since Izzy betrayed her, and now it's even worse since Izzy beat her.
Yeah, she was in the back. Well, did she have some dolls or something? What was going on?
Yeah, she had one of the dolls looked like Shawn Spears, and the other one I don't know who that was.
I don't know what the hell. Yeah, she had a Shawn Spears doll, and she had another doll. I don't know what the hell it was. And she was talking about how she finna make people pay, and she got her. I don't know, man. I don't really know what the hell. I think she's going crazy all the way. She still was looking good though, but Tatum Paxley, her mind is completely gone. She going back in that crazy, crying in the back of NXT. And people gonna be just messing with her again. But after that, though, we had Kalani Jordan versus Jordan Grace. You already know they've been beefing for a minute. And let me tell you, man, this is a really, really good match. Out the gate, though, Kalani came out first. Then Jordan Grace came straight at Kalani, started beating her ass and attacking her. Man, she was all on Lonnie like the whole match, hitting her with big elbows and all of that, catching Lonnie doing her dirty. And Lonnie was looking extra good tonight too, by the way. And it was they was brawling outside the ring a bunch. They was going back and forth. Lonnie was landing some nice kicks. Jordan Grace was catching up with some big slams. Jordan Grace is a short but big, small, swole, big elbow powerhouse. She got the thick neck, and it's hard to choke her out. It's hard to do anything to her. But they was going at it, back and forth. This was a really good match, man. I want to see them fight again, so Lonnie can go at it with her again. But it was one point where it was a chair got involved, and Jordan Grace is finna take a chair and go into the ring, and the ref kind of stopped her. And out of nowhere, Lonnie kind of got up and like pushed her, and she fell off like the side of the ring and hit the barricade, went through the barricade. Lonnie put her back in the ring, hit her with a perfect a 450?
Yeah.
It was perfect 450. He landed that perfect, and she got that win, and she beat Jordan Grace 100%. Lonnie definitely don't miss. What you think of that, man?
It's a little bit disappointing. I'm not a Kalani fan.
Yeah, Kalani definitely beat Jordan Grace again. Jordan Grace was highly upset. Lonnie got that victory, though. You already know. And after that, though, they had Blake Monroe in the back getting ready because she finna do a open challenge for the women's North American title. You already know how that's finna go down. You already know it's finna get crazy with that. But they showed after that the women's locker room, man. The women's locker room was filled with nothing but baddies in there. All top down. Everybody was in there. Even some of the Evolve women. At first, you didn't see why everybody had the full geared up. I'm sitting there looking like, why is everybody in full gear? And then they all just left out the locker room. They went to a commercial. When they came back, Blake Monroe had came out, and she was getting ready to do the challenge. And once she did the challenge and called out and everybody waiting for who to come out, all them ladies that was in the locker room came out. I'm talking about from Callie Armstrong all the way to who was some of the people that you seen?
Layla Diggs, Lola Vice, Nikita Lyons, and more.
Yeah, it was so many. It's a suit. Everybody was there. And what happened with that though? What happened?
Thea Hale came out and tapped out Blake Monroe, but not for the title. The bell didn't ring.
The match officially never got started. I think Vic Joseph, he was like, she tapped out. No, the match never actually started. She tapped out, but anyway, nobody lost. The title wasn't officially on the line, but Blake Monroe, she found herself outside the ring, looking up at all the women, the whole women's NXT locker room, and looking like a piece of meat. And everybody was looking like starving hyenas. They want that belt bad. Blake Monroe might be in trouble. Who do you think should be the women's next, the challengers for the women's North American title?
I don't know who should be the next one, but I know how to decide it.
How?
Everybody who came out for the open challenge, have a battle royal.
Have a battle royal. That'd be perfect. And we need Jada Parker in that battle royal because I thought Jada Parker was gonna come out. But yeah, though that was crazy though. So we never actually got the actual match. I heard you talking about how you tired of Thea Hale with this North American title stuff. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I'm sick of Thea Hale. She already had an opportunity on November 15th, NXT Live.
And if y'all don't know, Ava set up another match between them next week for the North American title. We got Thea Hale versus Blake Monroe. Who you got winning that match, man?
Blake.
I think I got Blake Monroe too. I definitely think I got Blake Monroe winning that. But after that, man, they got your boy Shiloh Hill in the back. He had like an interview.
Shiloh Hill sucks.
You don't rock with Shiloh Hill?
No.
Oh, come on, bruh. Damn. Shiloh Hill, that guy, man. But
hell no.
Man, he had his first match tonight, man. Who did Shiloh Hill go against tonight?
Lexus King.
He won against Lexus King, man, and they been. If y'all don't know, they've been amping Shiloh Hill up for a minute now, man. For the past month, every week they got a story about something he did in his past before he made his debut. I think he won like the LFG or something, but we ain't gonna spend too much time on. He beat Lexus King. You already know Lexus King is a certified jobber. He been getting his ass beat ever since he lost his his Heritage Cup. Been downhill from there. He literally been just walking around there like he out of his mind. But shout outs to Shiloh Hill. He got his first match, win his debut. What you think of Shiloh Hill winning his debut, man?
It sucks. Shiloh Hill not meant for WWE.
He here to stay, man. He here to stay.
No.
But after that,
Get released.
After that, they had your boy, Ethan Page in the back, getting them titles.
Here you go.
Getting them titles shined up, man. He had somebody shining them titles up. He had his suit on, man, real clean, ready to go out there and talk some big stuff, man, because he is our North American champion, man. Some was considered the greatest North American champion of all time. I disagree with that, though.
I agree.
But after that, though, they had an interview with who I think was the greatest North American champion of all time, Obafemi. He was in the back talking to, I think, Kathy, what's her name, Cascade, what?
Kelly Kincaid.
Yeah, shouts out to her too. And he was pretty much talking about how he finna beat Cody and Cody Rhodes ain't nothing, and he finna Femi that African power that he finna shut him down with, man. Straight from the motherland, man. You already know. But after that though, they had Ethan Page in the back, young Ethan Page, and he came out to the ring and he was just talking big stuff, man. I'm talking about the biggest of the big stuff. He was yelling at the camera, yelling to the top of his lungs, talking about he the greatest NXT champion. He the greatest athlete. He the greatest wrestlers ever do it. Nobody. And he was talking about how John finna retire this week in a few days, and he gonna be the one to take John Cena's spot. He gonna be Mr. WrestleMania. He gonna win the Royal Rumble. He gonna take all the women in the locker room, and he gonna impregnate all of them. He was talking big stuff, man. He already doing things with Chelsea. You don't even know, man. Ethan out here doing big things across 3-4 different companies, man. He going crazy with it, man. But he talking big stuff, and all of a sudden it went black, and they showed the same TV video of this dude walking down the street with a hood. And man, what happened, man? Who popped up behind Ethan Page, man?
The one and only Tony D'Angelo.
Tony D with the bun and the beard combo. You already know he caught him with the big choke slam powerbomb move thing. Had Ethan Page pissed off out of nowhere, man. What you think about Tony D coming back?
I mean, he the one and only Tony.
I don't like it at all, man.
It's awesome.
I hate that Tony D is back, man. He could have stayed wherever I can't stand this, man. It's horrible.
I mean, Stacks is better.
I don't like Stacks 100% better. And shouts out to Stacks. If y'all don't know, he just became the TNA Intercontinental's champion, man. He just did his thing. Stacks doing his thing. He got a belt. He got Ariana Grace on his side. She looking better than ever right now. It's going down for Stacks, man. Stacks doing his thing, man. Shouts out with Stacks. What you rock with Stacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stacks doing his thing, man. But after that, though, they had Deion Evans in the back. He was with Dark State. And then he was
Deion Lennox, not Deion Evans.
Deion Lennox in the back. He was talking to Dark State, and he was, he had kind of broke off them. He said, "I'm gonna talk to Ava." He went in Ava's office, and Miles Bourne was in there, Leon Slater, and Joe Hendry. And Ava was like, "Good, I got y'all all here." She said, "I'm setting up a fatal 4-way since Javon is gonna fight Oba." That kind of ruined the main event for New Year's Evil, so she need a new contender to go against the winner of that match. They're going to have a fatal 4-way. Deion Lennox versus Miles Bourne versus Leon Slater versus Joe Hendry. Fatal 4-way style. Who you got winning that match next week? Deion. You had Deion winning the Iron Survivor. He didn't win.
Deion.
He didn't win the Iron Survivor.
Deion.
He didn't win the Iron Survivor.
Deion.
What about Miles Bourne?
Deion.
You don't think it's his time?
No.
What about Leon Slater? Do you believe?
I don't believe.
I do. Joe Hendry is going to win.
Deion.
Joe Hendry is going to win. But in the midst of all of that,
Deion.
Ethan Page bust in, frantic as hell. he don't know what to think. He just got attacked by a grown man that got a bun on his head with a beard. He don't know who the hell attacked him. He don't know what's going on. All he seen was a beard and a bun. It's messed up out here. Ethan Page was pissed off. Miles Bourne was kind of cracking jokes on him. And then after that, man, they got straight into it. I'm talking Rand St. Clair versus Sol Ruka, the one and only. And let me tell you, this, I mean, what can I say, man? It's not too much, man. We talking Rand St. Clair. How many matches you seen Rand St. Clair win this year?
Not one this year. Not one in 2024.
I have never seen Rand St. Clair win a match, man.
I have.
I hate to say it. You have?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a very long time. If I have seen it, what I can say is, right now she looking like certified jobber status. And I don't know what to say about it, but she looking better than ever, man. Rand St. Clair was looking good, but long story short, though, she got her ass beat. Zarya was in the crowd watching the entire time. Sol Ruka snatched her soul. It was a good match, but Sol Ruka was too much for her. But Rand was looking good, though. And if you don't know Sol Ruka, she got a match coming up against Bayley at Saturday Night Main Event. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. We will be discussing that, man. Make sure y'all check for that. But after that, though, after she beat Rand St. Clair was out there with Kendall Gray. So they both out there together. After Sol Ruka won, the one and only Fatal Influence came out. And you know, the one and only JC Jane, Miss NXT herself.
Yuck.
Young JC Jane looking better than ever.
No!
She was doing her thing. She was not playing. She came there, she left no crumbs, man. JC Jane, she was talking big stuff. She called Kendall the flavor of the month. She said Kendall just a rookie. Kendall ain't got nothing on the JC Jane game. Finally titled up. Langley Reed almost had a belt, but she fell short.
She got hit with the AJ Lee.
Nasty, yeah, she did. But JC Jane got the biggest belt you can have for the women in NXT. And she was going over her accolades. How she was a double champ at one point. If y'all didn't remember, it was a JC Jane summer. Oh, whoa, I just love some JC.
What is wrong with you? You got
JC
issues.
is the one and the only, man. She was talking big stuff, but you already know Kendall. She wasn't trying to hear that. Kendall shut it down though. She was talking about how she hit a stay and she the underdog and JC was the underdog and she gonna beat her ass at New Year's Eve. And JC wasn't having that, and out of nowhere, Fatal Influence just started beating their ass, man. They started jumping their ass. Rand St. Clair tried to help Kendall. They was beating Kendall and Rand St. Clair ass. JC Jane, Fallon, and Langley, ain't nobody stopping them. They ready for the main roster. Put them on SmackDown. They ready. They ready for that. They stood tall, led by JC Jane.
Bro, what is wrong with you?
Go. But after that, though, they had young Hank and Tank, man. I'm back with Hank and Tank, man. Where Hank and Tank just come from?
Japan.
Do you know the lead they had? They fought for in Japan?
Pro Wrestling Noah.
They fought for the Pro Wrestling Noah. That's the weirdest wrestling company name I ever heard. But yeah, they've been out there eating that Japanese food, you know, hooking up with the Japanese women, you know, doing their thing, man. But they back. It is what it is. They was back there and OTM walked up on them. They finna have a fight next week. It's still beef between the two. Who you got winning that match next week?
OTM.
You got them beating Hank and Tank?
Yeah.
100% with you. But after that, though, they had what's this? The first was Becky. The second was Io. They finally had the Tiffany Stratton WrestleMania solo commercial, man. And Tiffany was looking better than ever. Tiffany. I think she had a black dress. She was like putting on her lipstick and makeup on. Tiffany. She was talking about the fake smiles. They showed Jay was smiling when they said she fake smile, but Jay was looking good too. But Tiffany, man, she was out there. She back. She got her own WrestleMania commercial talking about when she step in the room, everybody freeze. It's Tiffy time. She finna kill WrestleMania 42. She gone now, but she healing up, getting everything in order. What you think about this Tiffy commercial, man?
It's great. Tiffy
back, man. She back. But not officially, just with the commercial. But after that though, they had Blake in the back with Ava, and Blake was pissed off, man. She didn't know what to do, man. Had frantic. Ava told her, "This is why you shouldn't have did an open challenge. It's some wolves on the roster that want the belt. This is the deepest women's roster in wrestling history. You think ain't nobody gonna get that belt from you?" So Blake Monroe, she said she ain't doing that shit no more. She done with the open challenge. But Ava said she gonna defend it anyway next week against Thea Hell. We already know who you got winning that, Blake, and so do I. But after that though, Zarya was walking in the parking lot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna spend too time much on this, but yeah, Zarya is getting thicker. But anyway, so she came up there and she was trying to taste. They pretty much end up hugging it out, man. They got a lot of stuff going on with their relationship. It's kind of like a Yoshiki Josh Briggs thing. Something else is going on. It could be like an Io Sky Rio scheme. Something is going on, but I personally think that Zarya is gonna mess up Soaruka match against Bailey at Saturday Night main event. Watch, we gonna see though. But after that though, they definitely had the main event of the night. The surprise main event. Ain't nobody was expecting this to happen like this. Wasn't nobody expecting it at all. But we had Javon Evans versus Oba Femi for the NXT Championship. And let me tell y'all, man, this was a great match. 5 stars, man, all across the board. It seemed like Javon Evans just had the best matches, man. No matter whatever match he in, man, he be killing it, man. Him and Oba was going at it. But at the first beginning of this match, Oba was beating his ass, man. Overpowered him. Out-strengthened him. Durable, solid, knocking him down. And he was catching Javon in a worse way. We already know it's the classic powerhouse versus the high flyer. But it's worse for the high flyer when the powerhouse reverses the moves by catching you. Oba must have caught Javon like 5 or 6 times out the sky. He tried to do a moonsault, he catch him. He tried to jump, he catch him. He was catching them all, hitting them with that Oba rage, hitting them with that African power. He even had his face like in a face lock, not in a headlock. He had Javon like in a face lock, beating his ass. They got outside the ring, and Javon was trying to catch him with something slick, but Oba was catching him with big strikes, big chops, doing them dirty. And Javon had to build up some momentum. Javon was trying to catch him with some moves here and there, so he had to figure out, he had to kind of take a page out of what Ricky Saints was doing. He had to try to like dodge Oba and use his speed, and he did that at one point. They was outside right in front of the announce table, and Oba came in full charge like he played for the Baltimore Ravens, like, and he had a football charged like he was trying to go crazy. Javon moved out the way last minute, and Booker T literally almost died. He jumped out so quick. Shouts out to Booker T, man. He old, man, but he can still move, man. Booker was doing his thing. But it got to the point, man, once he did that, once he moved out the way and Oba crashed all into the table on the side, Javon got in the ring. He almost could have won by a count out. But Oba hurry up and got back in the ring. And that's when Javon took full advantage, man. He caught him with a nasty frog splash while Oba was laying with his stomach towards the man on the back. He caught him with a nasty cutter, all that. Oba kicked out. He hit him with some more of his best moves. Oba kept kicking out. And then once he hit him, he caught him with something nasty. Oba, they was going back and forth, and Javon caught him out of nowhere when he tried to hit him with his special with like a surprise cutter, and he was about to win the match. He hit the surprise cutter, he caught up, hit him with another, he hit everything he could hit, and he was officially about to be over, man. And what happened, man? He pinned Oba. He was finna get the 1, 2, 3, and what happened?
Ricky Saints dragged the referee out of the ring.
What's going on with your boy, man?
I don't even know, but I'm not hating on it.
Why did he do that?
I mean, Ricky deserves that title more than Javon anyway.
He gave him the okay. He said, it's your night, man. You shine. You do what you got to do.
All in the bag.
Dude is 21 years old. Let that man shine. Let him get the belt, bruh.
No.
Ricky Saints, that was a sucker move, man. That was just horrible for Ricky Saints to do, man. He turned on the young OG. When he did that, the young OG was pissed off. He immediately jumped on him, got on Ricky. Oba got a hold to him though. Hit him with that signature he do when he pick him up kind of like in a cradle way and just toss their ass. Lined him up. Hit him with that fall from grace, but no, he been doing it in a different way. He's just going full out power bomb now. This new Oba, he's just power bombing you now, full up like a last ride and just dropping you down. He caught Javon and he was able to retain and win that title. Oba Femi beat Javon Evans and retained the title thanks to Ricky Saints. What did you think of this match, man?
This was a good match, but I have mixed emotions. I'm glad that Ricky came out. Ricky deserves a title more than Devon, but I don't like Oba being the champion.
Oba is the greatest NXT champion of all time.
Never.
This is a great time right here for NXT. We got Oba, we got JC Jane. NXT is better than ever, man. It's better than ever. What did you think of this episode, though?
This is a pretty good episode.
Fire match. Javon and Oba put on a classic, man. This is going down, man. You already know. We got ain't no more NXT PLEs for the rest of the year, y'all. But we do got Saturday night main event. This is the last one we getting. We getting it through Peacock. You don't gotta pay $30 for this. It's John Cena last match. It's coming up in a few days, man. And then after that, that's it, man. We ain't got no PLEs, no pay-per-views, or nothing. So it is what it is, man. Make sure y'all rock with us, man. It's gonna be all kind of stuff coming ahead, man. But another classic episode. Everybody did their thing. It's finna go down next week. Saturday night main event coming up. Message of the day.
Javon Evans knows a guy named Kevin, and they love eating at 7-Eleven.